Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to learn about hit rate. Hit rate is a foundational metric that is used to evaluate rank systems. Let's understand this by analogy. Suppose we have a open book exam. We take our few textbooks and answer in the exam. So whatever question is present in the exam, if the same question or answer related to that is present in the textbook, then yes, great. We are able to refer that and answer. What if the question that is asked is nowhere present in the textbook? There's no relevant information in any of the books, and you can only answer this by your own knowledge. Either you can guess or you can answer it if you had studied that previously. There's no concrete way to infer that this relevant information has come out of a very concrete resource. So if the information is present in your textbook, then it's hit. If not, then it's a miss. So that's how rack systems work. That's how hit rate is used to verify if the chunk that is relevant, that was retrieved, was actually the right chunk or not. Was it actually present in the top k chunks or not? Okay. So let's understand what is top k. This is value that you set. Say while retrieving, you would set, okay, find me top 5 or top 10 relevant chunks. So this would be the top k value. In suppose your top k is 5 and the relevant chunk is present in one of the 5 documents or one of the 5 chunks that were retrieved, then great, that would be a hit. If not, then that would be a miss. So we're just checking the presence, whether the retrieved information was present in the top k values or not. It does not matter in which order it is present, we are just going to calculate if it's present or not. Um, the formula would be number of queries with at least one correct doc in top k divided by total queries. Okay, so if I have an example, say question 1, say the document had the relevant information, so that's a hit. Say question 2, the current document was found, so again 1. Question 3 was out of syllabus and was nowhere present in the corpus, so it was not present in the top k value, so that would be 0. So we had 2 hits out of 3, so 2 by 3 would be 0.6. So that means 40% of the uh, information was never given to the LLM. That is 60% information the LLM had to answer certain questions that were asked, but remaining approximately whatever percentage is left, that knowledge the LLM never had. So we are missing out on important information, right? So we'd have to work hard to improve this. So this is one of the most critical health segments for a rack system, even though it's very basic for understanding, but it is crucial when you're handling production systems. If your hit rate is low, no matter how good your other metrics are, no matter how correct the information is, no matter how faithful your system is, it's never going to be reliable because you are never giving the right information to the model. Some answers may be just right because the LLM would guess the answer, or it would know out of its own training, not because of the rack system that is in place. So it is important for us to always improve the hit rate. uh, we cannot let it lose. Just prompt engineering wouldn't fix it, obviously. If how No matter how much you improve the system prompt, no matter how much you tell the LLM to answer this wisely, answer this from the context, but if the context itself does not have the information, then where is it going to answer from? Another point is, if I have a better model, say I'm using GPT-4, oh, but I want to use GPT-5 now, maybe my answer capability of the model might increase, but I don't think that is the right approach here. No matter how powerful or how great the model is, if your hit rate is low, if you don't have the right information, if you're not retrieving the right information, then it's equal to a wrong system. So having said that, we have to always validate what we're retrieving, and then we can focus on optimizing. So one limitation of hit rate is it is blind to ranking. Say my top K is 5 and your information is present somewhere in top K, so that's a hit. But where is it present? That is also important. So we'd have to take a look at ranking. The document is supposed to be present somewhere in the lower rank, say rank 1 or 2. That is, so LLM is most likely to use that information more. What if your information is in the end? Say whatever question you're trying to look for, maybe you start from searching from page 1, but in the end your question's answer was in page 100, the last page. You successfully wasted your time looking through the document only for it in the last page. Similarly, the model had to also get irrelevant information to reach to the right chunk or the right piece of information. So the hit rate may not solve the ranking problem, to which we are going to learn about mean reciprocal rank. That's another metric that will help us to understand the ranking part better. So thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you're getting to learn something out of it, or it could be a quick revision if you already know. Having said that, please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.